Hello there, I'm Mike. Welcome to Santino's Sunday Cigar Review. This morning we're finishing up our look at Illusione cigars with a minor case pairing. Stay tuned.
Get it.
All right, welcome back everyone to Santino's Sunday Cigar Review. I call it the Mike and Mike Show here. Today we're in the third part series of Illusione cigars. We're smoking the MJ12 Natural, and I'm really remiss. I forgot to bring my aluminum foil hat for the aliens. I really wanted to contact aliens today. So, little bit about this. The reason it's called the MJ12, apparently, back in 1949 when the Roswell incident occurred, they called the first 12 people, I guess, that arrived at the crash site the Majestic 12. So that's why Illusione named their cigar after that. Guys, we just started smoking this, but I want to give you a little background information. What we're smoking today is the Natural. It's the 6x56. It has the Nicaraguan Criollo and Corojo binder and filler, and the wrapper is a Rosado, so it's a sun-grown wrapper. It's labeled as a medium to full, and I know the MJ12 that we smoked last episode is also medium to full. I think this is more medium than it is full.
Yeah,
they just list it the same way. It is a very complex cigar. Let's see, it was started in 2006, and I love their motto at Illusione. We are not the industry standard.
They're definitely not.
No, and I think you can say the same thing about Santino's. We are not the industry standard. So I really like them. All right, stay tuned, folks. We're going to smoke a little bit more, and we'll really dive right into it. Be back in a second. All right, welcome back, everyone. We are now into that proverbial second stage of this cigar. And I don't know if you can see on camera, but both of these cigars, we've ashed them one time, and I don't know if you can see the cone, and it's not the cone of the alien, hat that I wanted to wear, but it is quintessentially the perfect roll, and when a cigar roller appropriately puts the right binder, filler, wrapper, and rolls it correctly. When you ash a cigar, it should cone like that. And that's when you know your cigar is properly rolled. That also is indicative of the symmetrical burn around the diameter of the cigar. This is just a quality cigar.
Right.
Mike, now what are you tasting? Now that we got explained the physical structure of the cigar, are you getting anything in the second third that's different from the first third?
As this cigar has progressed, not much has changed for me since the cigar actually started burning properly. After that first eighth, I started really getting a taste of what the cigar had to offer, and it hasn't changed for me personally. It's still got some good flavor notes. It's still just a really good medium. It hasn't gotten stronger as the cigar has burned hotter and warmed up. This is something that I would definitely say if you're looking for a good lounge cigar, this would be something to look at. I'm not sure this would handle the outdoors very well, especially out there today. The wind's blowing 500 miles an hour. I don't think you would see this good of a burn out in the elements. Definitely not a golf course cigar.
No. And we've got nowhere near ever having to relight this.
No,
this is the original.
Haven't had to touch it up or
light.
anything. It's been a great draw all the way through. Beautiful construction. I know you probably can't see it, but when you clip it, they're just amazing. I've smoked boxes of these in my smoking lifetime. I've never had a plug. I've never had to, mess with it at all. The only time I've ever had a bad burn is when it's been operator error. We've all had those days.
Yeah. And I think we can just dive right into our try buy or deny portion of the show.
Yeah.
And for me, I'll just go ahead and start. For me, I kind of want to go back to when we first started, the first third. I know, Mike, you had mentioned this was more medium for you.
Mm-hmm.
I felt it was more full to me in the first third. And what I'm now starting to see in the second third is it's settled for me, in my palate, it's settled back to what I think a medium cigar tastes like. So it might have been medium for you all along, but it wasn't for me. It's finally mellowed out and hit its stride, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
Now, since we're in the try, buy, or deny, I'm a mixed bag here. I definitely think it's a try. It's a quality cigar.
Right.
But I'm gonna deny it on a couple of fronts, and simply not because there's anything wrong with the cigar. It just doesn't fit my taste profile. I still think it's a little bit more on the fuller side, even though it's mellowed a little bit. I don't enjoy the pairing of Minor Case as much with this cigar as I did with the previous two
With the Maduro.
Illusione cigars. I think they the liquor complemented the two previous cigars we smoked in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I also only did have another denial, but it's a personal preference. This is a 6x56, so it's 6 inches by a 56 ring gauge. I don't prefer a ring gauge really above a 50, but that doesn't take away from the cigar. It's just, that's my preference.
Right.
So I'm only denying the size of the cigar, and I'm only denying the pairing with Minor Case for this particular cigar. But the price point for everybody, it's a $12.50 stick here. It's going to range a dollar here, a dollar there, whatever part of the country you're in, due to
Right.
tobacco taxes and things of that nature. But Mike, how about you? I mean,
I've
your
got
try,
it on
buy, or deny?
I've got it on a try. Definitely try it, and personally, I'm a buyer on this. I like it. Like I said, for me, I get more of a medium on that medium to full range. I agree with you with the way it pairs with the Minor Case. I don't think it complements it quite as well as the Maduro. The MJ12 Maduro paired a lot better with the Minor Case. I believe
we agree on that.
I believe the rye kind of overpowers some of the complexity of this cigar. I would definitely like to try it on a fresher palate with either a different alcohol or no alcohol, just to get a different feel for it.
And folks, I battled this whole episode trying to come up with a real distinct note, flavor about the cigar. And I think because it's so complex and because of the pairing we selected,
We're just not getting it.
I'd love to be able to pull something out of the cigar and tell the audience, but I just don't get it. It's so complex that nothing stands out.
Right.
Anything else you'd like to add in this series as we wrap it up?
No, just definitely we've got a lot more lines of Illusione here at Santino's. Definitely come in and check it out. Ask any of us if you want a recommendation on something we haven't reviewed. We'll be happy to help you out and oblige in any way we can. And stay tuned next week. We're going to be doing another one of our open forums. We're going to be getting into the trade show coming up in July. There's been a lot of turmoil going on in recent weeks. We're going to try and...
Within the industry.
We're going to try and get our hands around that and see what's going on and what's going to be looking like for the future of PCA going forward.
And remember, folks, go to our website, like, comment, subscribe. It's really important to get that feedback so we know what the audience is looking for. So we really relish all your feedback. And, we're always constantly doing events. We're doing cigar and liquor tastings and pairings and all kinds of things. So always check us out in all our forums because there's always new things we're doing here.
Definitely.
And remember, at Santino's,
We drink.
we smoke,
We know.
we know
stuff.
things. Cheers.